Alright, so right now we're talking about Law 28. Interaction with boldness. So, if you're unsure, don't do whatever it is you're about to do. Because if you're unsure, you leave gaps for mistakes. You leave room for just a bunch of headaches. So if you're unsure, just don't even do it. I can think of times in the past where I was unsure and whatever I was doing didn't come out well. So make sure that you're always sure. Because when you're sure about what you're going to do, you are going to act boldly rather than timidly. And we're going to use that word timidly a few times. So timidly is the opposite of boldly. It's kind of like, it's indecisive. You don't know what you're doing, okay? So it's always best to act boldly. People respect bold people, even if they mess up. If you're bold and mess up, it's better than being timid and messing up. Okay, if you're bold, people can see your confidence. They can say, hey, he's doing it, he's giving it all, he's in the moment, he's really living this moment and doing what he's doing what you're doing. Okay, so everyone admires boldness. No one admires the timid, the weak, the indecisive. Always be bold. Practice the art of audacity. Audacity, I didn't look up the word, so I don't know the exact definition, but obviously it means bold. It means learning to act in a way where you're confident with yourself. Because if you're bold, you're confident with yourself, you're confident with your actions, you're confident with your thoughts. You're basically just saying, hey, you know what? This is what I'm doing. I'm doing it in this bold way because I have the confidence in myself to do what I'm doing in this bold way. So always be bold and practice the art of audacity. Everything depends on perception. So as long as you have the confidence to act boldly, people will perceive you as boldly. If you're not feeling yourself, if you're not thinking right, if you're timid, you're going to come across as timid. So you have to get your perception right. You have to show what you need to show to people so that they perceive you as being bold. Boldness gives you a presence and makes you seem larger than life. So, if you've seen this show on Netflix right now, it's called Tiger King. The dude, I'm talking about Joe Exotic. The dude's bold. He wears like a crazy shirt. He dresses royal in his fashion, so to speak, meaning he has some wild shirt. He stands out. He's kind of aggressive. He's bold. Like, he just does it. And that makes him like larger than life. Like, oh, this dude's crazy. Like, he's wild. He's bold. He's not timid. Like, oh, what do I do? Like, he goes in the tiger cage. He's like, hey, tiger, sit down. Here's your meat. Here's your food. Oh, you're biting me? Stop. I haven't seen a scene where they were dragging him. He had to shoot his gun off. Like, he's not timid. Like, go ahead and eat me. No, he's bold. And regardless if, like, what the guy did is, like, he's weird, okay? He's basically like a criminal. Put that aside. I'm just talking about, like, the actual boldness. It makes him seem larger than life. So, interaction with anything less than full boldness, and it will create gaps that allow others to take away your work. Meaning, like, let's say you're on a mission, you're doing something, and you're timid in an area, you're unconfident. A person can come in and say, like, hey, you know what? I've seen they've laid all this groundwork for this invention, but they don't know what they're doing here, let's say in the marketing phase. I'm going to swoop in and take this away from them. Either by force or by just saying, hey, you know what? Let me take care of all this for you. I'm an expert in this marketing. I know what I'm doing. Let me take it for you, and I will do all this for you. I'll get it to market. I'll sell it for you and give you the money. They can take advantage of you just like that, and vice versa. You can do that to someone that's timid. So you got to be careful whenever you're acting timidly. Whenever you're not acting with boldness, it creates those opportunities for others to take advantage of you. Boldness directs attention outward and keeps the illusion alive. So you're bold. People, directs attention outward. So out here, being bold is going to get you more attention than being timid. Simply, what did I say simply? That's just simply the truth. Okay, a timid person's like, that are going to fade into the background. If you're bold, you're out here, people's attention is going to be drawn to you, and it keeps the illusion of you being this larger-than-life figure alive. Never show hesitation or doubt. Hesitation or doubt is something that actually creates timidity. Creates you being timid. So you're hesitating, meaning you're not decisive, and you're doubting. You could be doubting yourself. You could be doubting what's around you. You could be doubting your skills. Those two things, hesitation and doubt, will kill your boldness. So make sure you get them out of you by becoming better, by correcting your thought patterns, by learning new stuff, maybe it's by getting some new clothes, whatever it is you need to do to get those out so you can become more bold. You need to do that right now. Set your value high and then set it higher, okay? So you set your own value with whatever it is you do, If you're stuck in a job right now, let's just say money-wise, okay? You're stuck in a job, your value's set for you. You have to do whatever you can do to raise your value. So whatever moves you need to make to raise your value, go ahead and do them. That raises your value, and then keep raising it higher and higher. Root out your timidity. So, like I just said, root out your hesitation, your doubt, your insecurities, all your fears. Root them out, meaning get them out of you. Whatever you need to do, okay? You need to meditate, you need to go get a coach, you need to hypnotize yourself, you need to get hypnotized, you need to throw away the stuff around your environment that's making you feel timid and doubtful. You need to get some new stuff that's going to make you feel more bold and act more bold. Whatever it is you need to do, go ahead and do it. Timidity has no place in the realm of power. Move swift, quickly, and powerfully like a lion. When a lion decides to grab its prey, it just grabs it, okay? If you're like, let's say, a bunny that a lion's going for, and you don't know what you're doing, you're hesitating, you're doubting, you're just going to get yourself caught. You're going to get yourself into worse trouble than if you were just bold and you were just like, hey, I'm going to run to this hole and get away from this tiger, okay? So it has to do with also planning, which we're going to talk about in a law coming up. So, the reversal, boldness is a tactic that you should use. It's not a strategy that you should base all your actions on. You gotta know when to not be bold. You can't always just be like bold and aggressive. It's a tactic to use, not to base every move off of. Okay? So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, get notified, share this video, and also make sure that you are following Law 28 of the 48 Laws of Power. Enter action with boldness.